Okay guys, in this video, I am going to show you how you can track your AI calls and do live reporting via Google Sheets. So what I'm going to do is that first I'm going to make a call and show you live here actually what's going to happen and how we gonna move all this data down here. So let's make a call.
Thank you for calling Pearson Hardman. My name is Sophia. Who am I speaking with today?
Hey Sophia, it's Mike Smith.
Hi, Mike. Thanks for letting me know. Have you worked with our firm before, Mike?
No, it's my first time.
Got it. What brings you to Pearson Hardman today?
Actually, my US visa got declined and I was wondering if you can help me with that.
I'm sorry to hear about your visa being declined, Mike. We do have attorneys who specialize in immigration matters and can assist you. Let me tag this as an immigration issue so we can connect you with the right expert. I'll connect you with one of our immigration attorneys. Do you have a specific attorney in mind, or should I find the best match for your case?
Just find the one for me.
All right, let me check the availability of our immigration attorney for you. One moment. The immigration attorney has several openings today. Would you prefer a morning slot such as 7 a.m. or something later in the day?
7 a.m. will do.
You're all set for 7 a.m. today.
Perfect.
You're confirmed for 7 a.m. today with our immigration attorney. You'll receive the meeting link via email shortly. Is there anything else I can assist
That's
you with?
all. Thank you. So I just finished my call and completed the call. So data should update here any second. What I'm going to do is that I'm gonna come here and see. Okay, Mike Smith came through, and I'm gonna see if I'm gonna refresh this one and see if it's going to update our data. So yep, as you can see, I just refreshed it and all the data came through. So first one, as you can see, is the caller ID. And we got the caller ID. Call direction was the inbound and outbound. It was an inbound call. The number I made the call from, and the number two where I made the call. Contact ID, first name of the person, last name of the person, the call duration in milliseconds, seconds, and in minutes. Also, how much it costed us, who hung up the call. The last time agent hung up the call, this time I did. And as you can see, all this data is here. The user sentiment, was that positive, negative, and the summary of that conversation. As you can see here, everything is here, and the full transcript of the conversation and the recording link. And how did I do that? Let me show you. So here is our workflow. What I did that is that I set up an inbound webhook. Then I did find a contact by ID. And if the person already exists in the system, we're gonna find that contact by ID, and then we're going to update all these custom fields that we have created. Later on, we're gonna because the data we are getting in seconds and not in minutes. What I did is that I divided those seconds by 60 and we got that data in minutes. And here is the cost, how much is costing us, because pricing is 0.07 cents per minute. I multiplied by the number of minutes we had the conversation and updated all this data in the Google Sheets. So if you don't know how to create an inbound webhook, I am going to show you how you can do that. Here is a new workflow. What I'm going to say is that you can say inbound webhook. What you're going to do is that you're gonna copy this URL. You're gonna come here. So this is your agent. What you need to do is that you're gonna come here in call settings. Gonna come here in post call webhook. We're gonna paste this here and hit this arrow. Once we're gonna hit this arrow as a status is success, we're gonna come back here and fetch sample request. When we're gonna click here, it's mean this is all the payload that we got from our AI platform. AI platform send over all this payload. So this is all the data that we're gonna get. And further, what we need to do is that save this one. And right now, we don't want to create a contact. We want to find a contact by ID. So what I'm going to do is that I'm gonna say find contact. I'm gonna say ID, contact ID, and inbound webhook, you can say find contact by ID, contact ID, and you're gonna save here. So this is the first part. The second part is that creating the custom fields. So because how you can create custom field is that if you don't know, come here in custom fields, folders. I have created a folder and these are the custom fields that I have created. Custom fields are like, this is the data that I'm getting from AI platform, but these fields does not actually exist in the CRM. So what I did that is that I created these custom fields so I can put all that data that I'm getting from the CRM in here in my platform. If we did not have these custom fields, we can also push this data directly to Google Sheets. But if we have this, we can also manage and see everything, this data in the Google Sheets. Like, actually, let me show you. If we go to contacts and we're gonna go to Mike Smith, who just made a call, we're gonna come here into Mike Smith. And if we come further down here, this is all the name, and as you can see here, it says AI call reporting. If I click here, you can see all this data. These are the custom fields that I have created, and we can track all this data. So I hope this is making sense. So what I did later on is that we find the contact by ID, and I am updating all these custom fields here. How? You can say update contact field, and then you can see anything you want to update, you can do that here. I created these custom fields, and I'm gonna find custom fields. So here R mean just for reporting, so easier for me to understand why I have created this custom field. If I'm gonna say R, and as you can see, say call direction, call cost, call completed, and everything. If our contact ID, we can put all this data here and update. So I'm gonna say contact, what is the contact ID? I'm gonna say inbound webhook. I'm gonna say contact ID, and as you can see, I'm updating the contact ID that we call from the inbound webhook into the custom fields that I have created. Similarly, if we gonna update anything else, call direction, and now again we're gonna go to inbound webhook and we're gonna find the direction. So it's doing that, we are updating all this data here just like this. And then times in minutes, like I explained you earlier, the time we are getting is in seconds, so we have to convert those seconds into minutes by dividing by 60. So this is the time that we have in custom fields in seconds. I divided that by 60 and updated that data into minutes, so we have that minutes now. This is the data. What I'm doing is that I got these minutes, multiplied that with the how much it's going to cost us, 0.07 cents, and it's going to update the call cost. So we have this call cost now and the time in minutes. This is the part how you can update this data into the Google Sheets. Let me come back here. So what you need to do is that you need to say Sheets. You need to come here, Sheets, action, create new spreadsheet. I'm gonna say this is the account. If you have not connected your account already, you need to connect that. It will prompt you to connect your account, and you just need to connect that. My drive, and then you can select AI call reporting. This is the sheet I have created, and the worksheet is the sheets inside. I have only worksheet. If we come back here, as you can see, I have only worksheet, and I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna select all those columns. I have columns from starting from A, and as you can see, ending at Q. So I should select those starting from A, ending in Q. I have all this data. So now what I need to do is that I need to add here all the custom values that I have created, so I can update all this data here, and you can do that one by one. What is the call ID? Similarly, you can do that two way. Either way, because we are getting this data in the form of webhook from the AI platform, either you can directly pull that from the AI platform, or you can also put here the custom fields that we have created. That does not matter. So for example, here it says call direction. What I'm going to do is that I can directly come here, call direction. I am putting here from number. Again, I'm going to go to inbound webhook, from number. So from number, contact ID. Again, I'm going to go to here, contact ID. Contact ID. We need to find a contact ID. As you can see, inbound webhook, contact ID. Similarly, step one by one, we're gonna update everything here, and once we do that, you're gonna get all this data updated here in the Google Sheets. You're gonna save this data. Like you can see, everything is here, and it's going to update all this data into Google Sheets. For now, it is much easier for you to see see and look at your data and track your data and also filter out your data. For example, if we put a filter here, let's say I put on a filter here, now I can see what is the maximum longest call I have, what is the so basically it's going to be much easier for me to track all this data. Hope this was helpful. If you like, please subscribe this channel. Thank you. Bye.